Hey there guys, my name's Jacob Jabut, and last year I started my very own business in hopes of one day reaching financial freedom. I have learned a ton since I started, and I wanted to create this channel as a way to share with you guys what I've learned, but also follow me along my journey. On the road to financial freedom.
Hey there guys, so it's actually been a week since I made that last video that you saw, and a little bit has happened, a little bit has not happened. It was Thanksgiving, so obviously I did that. It was kind of a long weekend. I mean, I forget, I'll have to watch a video, but I don't know if I mentioned I'm working on building up the garbage business. I know I mentioned I was going to be talking about the video stuff, which today I should be going to get some footage for that. I have a leaf cleanup that I'm doing today, and this video I guess will just be talking about all the little businesses that I'll be doing. I think I already mentioned I have plowing. So sorry if this is a little jumbled. That's just kind of how I am right now. My main focus is building up the garbage, but I can't do that really until I get the bins, which I will be getting, but I won't be getting for another, I think they said 5 weeks. So I have some flyers coming in that I will put out once I have those bins, or about a week or two before I get those bins, and I'll really start blasting the advertising for that. In the meantime, I'll probably pick up a few more plowing jobs if I can. Like I said, I'm doing a leaf cleanup today, which is crazy. It's November 29th, but there's no snow on the ground, so you can still do leaf cleanups. The one thing that is exciting about this leaf cleanup is I actually created a formula for estimating the price for this job. So this was actually the first job that I was able to use the formula to price this, and I think it worked out good. It was a good price. So I mean, we'll see how long it takes me. The only thing that might come into effect is some of the leaves might be frozen on the ground, or just really wet, or just stuck in the ground. We'll see. So that might affect how fast I'm able to do this, but we will see. I will see you at the garage on Miller Street. Okay, so I'm down on Miller Street, and I know I've mentioned this before. I need to clean this place up. I'm hoping this week this is something that I can do. If you can see, like this here, that, even that's all furniture that I'm planning on selling. I don't know what that noise is. That doesn't sound too good. But I know that I'm selling, and then there's 2 tubs here. One of those I'm gonna sell, and there's a bunch of stuff over here I'm gonna sell. But I'm gonna figure out the things that I'm gonna try and sell. Whatever I can't, I'll get rid of, and then just organizing everything else. But I'm going to get my rakes, leaf blower, gas can, and I want to figure out what the hell that noise is now. Okay, so I just got here. This is the front lawn. Front lawn's not bad. The back is where most of the leaves are. So I'm just gonna go ahead with the leaf blower and get everything, get this whole front in one pile, and get the back in one pile as much as I can. And I'll set up my camera on the back with a time lapse showing that. Alrighty, so this is the back here. Quite a bit more leaves. Customer said not to worry about the flower beds because she wants that to just mulch or fertilize the beds. So this is it. I'm gonna set up the time lapse and get to work. Hopefully the leaf blower can still kind of pick this stuff up, or else I'm gonna have to hand rake it, but it's not that big of an area, so should be all right. But let's get to it. I just finished a leaf cleanup job. That was just under 3 hours. I actually had that priced at $125. $25 roughly went to, hello, I see ya. See ya. $25 went to the trucking and the landfill fee. Maybe not the whole thing. I know the landfill fee was $9. And then with the fuel for the blower and for my truck, I don't know. We'll see. But around $25 for that. So I made about $100, and it took me 3 hours. So that was about $33 an hour, which is really not where I want to be. I want to be in between 50 to 100. So I'm gonna have to take a look at my formula and either adjust the pricing. The one thing that I was thinking though that I need to take into account is some of the leaves were frozen. So I think I might, because my formula was just about there. I like the way it's set up, but I think I'm gonna tweak and add in or factor in whether or not the leaves are wet or frozen, and because that that made it a lot harder to blow them around. And the funny thing is, I just got a call as I was on my way back from the landfill for another leaf cleanup job. Now, this guy's got quite a bit more leaves, but obviously that's going to make it, he's got a bigger lawn, more leaves on the lawn, and now I'm going to also take into account the fact that they are frozen and or wet. I underestimated the first job, so I'm not going to underestimate the second job. I'm going to price this out, send this guy a price. I'm thinking, I actually did a cleanup for him in the spring. I don't remember there being nearly as many leaves, and that was $175. So just off the top of my head, I'm guessing it's going to be $225 or more to do this cleanup. But we'll see. I'm going to put it into my formula, see what I think. If it's not at that $225 and it goes through my formula, I'm going to have to make some changes to it just because I know it's got to be at least that. But yeah, we'll see. I'm going to price it out right now. I just sent the estimate out. We'll see what he says. So it was $240 was the price, so we'll see. Alrighty guys, so a little bit of a different scenery here. But unfortunately that other leaf cleanup job I did not get. I think the guy ended up hiring his buddy's son or something to do it for him, which is fine. But one of the major things that I touched on in this video, I already broke down the price that I made. It was like $33 an hour. So I'm not going to go too in depth on that. I already have another leaf cleanup job where I kind of go into the numbers. For if you've watched my other videos, you know kind of I want to be making $50 to $100 an hour. So I'm not going to go too much into that or like the startup cost. Usually I'll go into like the startup cost if you're trying to start your own business, but you can go watch some of my other videos for that. But in this, I started touching on something that that I'm doing more so now, and I say now because I'm recording this a couple weeks in the future, I guess, for this. But what I talked about was I created a formula for pricing these leaf cleanup jobs, and I also created formulas for pricing out some other jobs. Right now, I have a pretty good system, and if that's something that you guys are interested in hearing about, let me know. It's something I would certainly love to share with you guys, and I find it really cool. But pretty much all I did without going too much in depth is I just thought of all the different things that go into pricing a job, and I just made a very specific formula for pricing it. The amount of leaves that I have to pick up, the size of the lawn. In this, I mentioned, like the difficulty to pick up the leaves, and pretty much just, getting all of the things that go into pricing a job while not doing so many things that it's super, complicated, but easy enough where you can get a good formula and something that'll work universally across jobs. It makes a lot of things easier in the long run, being able to track your prices, if you should be increasing prices, decreasing prices. I think I talked about that in another video a little bit. And the other thing that I'm working on now actually is putting it into an Excel sheet. So all I have to do is type in the numbers and it spits out a price for me, which is really cool and exciting. And like I said, if you guys want to know more about that, I'll probably show you my Excel sheets and exactly how I do everything. Yeah, overall this video is kind of just, I mean, it was mostly just about the leaf cleanup, but it's also just, you know, showing you this downtime that, you know, in this video specifically, that I was heading towards, and actually I'm still currently in. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. It was just, you know, just a little leaf cleanup and just showing I'm starting to get more organized in how I do things, which is pretty exciting. And you will see that more as these videos go on. So as always, leave a comment. You know, like I said, if you do want to see those Excel sheets that I made and more in depth on the formulas, let me know. You know, like the video also, that always helps, and subscribe if you haven't already to follow me along this journey. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next week.